Hello. Okay, so you know what's funny? I am here in Miami in this pretty light hotel room. And I had these plans for while I was here. Like I was gonna record all these videos because I'm making you guys a little Instagram course. Um, so I had all these plans to do these videos. I was gonna do some of these and you know, I'd be all cute. And that's not what's happening. Um, when I had this weird thing with my eyes, so my eyes been red all day, so I didn't do the videos, or red all week, so I didn't do the videos. And I have been in this hole of pretty uncomfy stripping, transformation, big identity stuff going on. I've just been in it. Um, and I'm glad that I didn't do all the things because it's allowed me space to just be in it, which has been really important. But I thought I would get on here today with my puppy eyes because I've been crying all day and just say like, hey, from my sweats. I didn't get dressed up cute for you, but I am here. Um, and just kind of putting this out there as another little energy note, I have, I think, intersection of several personal things going on right now. My children have, grown up this year. Um, I mean, they've been growing up for many years, but my youngest left a few months ago, and that really catalyzed some big inner shifts for me. Um, oh, and my battery's low. We'll see how this goes. I also have some kind of intense personal astro going on for the next almost 2 years, which will be interesting. But also, it's not just me, like, we are in these massively transformational collective times. And as we all know, part of transformation is this stripping, it is this peeling away of the layers of who we aren't really, right? All of these distortions um, from trauma, from conditioning, from, things that were passed down even just epigenetically. All of these things that prevent us from really being and feeling who we truly are and being embodied in who we truly are, because of course all of this stuff like happens so much in the physical body. Like for me, the last day has been a lot of body, body release. um so if you're feeling this, I'm here to say you're not alone. I'm here to be that little whisper in your ear to remind you that everything's okay, that everything is on purpose and right on time. Um, we will get through this. We are strong. We've done hard things. We can do more hard things. And, the gift on the other side of the trying times of transformation is being more of who we are. So as the collective shifts, and I say it all the time, our species is evolving. I think it's actually going to evolve in two ways, actually. Um, and we get some choice about that. I think we're going to have an evolution that really starts to merge with machine. Um, and people who choose that. And I think we're going to have an organic evolution, people who do not choose that, who actually are being returned to the Adam Kadmon, which is the original blueprint of the true human. What our potential is as human beings, what the possibility for creation and expression in these human vehicles, we know this much of it. It has been hidden from us. It has been stripped away. It has been locked away. And we have to take off all of these layers of not self, all of these lies to remember that. And we've got to remember it well enough that we activate it within ourselves, and then we can start to share and teach, and this gets to be the new thing we pass on. So here we are. And I knew at the beginning of this year it was going to be a big year. Whew. I don't think I've had a break since the year started, like emotionally. It's been intense. So just keep leaning in. Love yourself well. Let go of the ideas of who you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to be doing. Like there's something so big happening here. So, what all the extraneous noise and shoulds and pathways that are maybe not, part of your real heart soul path. As they start to fall away, let them go, and give yourself really this space to honor what's happening for you now. Because we know we have to let the whole death cycle complete in order to have the rebirth, right? If we're like trying to pick up the pieces, put ourselves back together like Humpty Dumpty, we don't get that full rebirth. And like the butterfly. I remember when I found out that the butterfly actually turns, or the caterpillar turns to goo before it becomes a butterfly. I mean, do you guys remember the moment you learned that? Remember, I was however many days old. It wasn't actually that long ago, it was several years ago, but it's pretty shocking to think about. And we're definitely going into the goo stage. Like, I don't even think we're really in the goo stage yet. I think we're going into the goo stage, but just imagine what that's like. Like, that caterpillar cannot become the butterfly. And I know this is so cliche, whatever, but that caterpillar can't become the butterfly if it's hanging on to being a caterpillar, right? And it doesn't even get to hang on to being a butterfly. It doesn't go from caterpillar to butterfly. I cannot talk today. It goes from caterpillar to goo to butterfly. Imagine the surrender in that. Imagine the trust that you're going to need in yourself, in life, in order to let yourself become full goo. So, a lot of inner child work, a lot of going back to that sweet young self, to those moments where we were embedded with certain patterns because big things were happening or scary things were happening that we didn't know how to deal with. And, created certain patterns for ourselves. And those patterns, more or less, are what make up who we are today, but that's not who we fucking are. So we got to get rid of them. And I know a lot of us have been doing, this work for a very long time, decades. Like, I've been doing this work longer than, I was going to say longer than I've been living, but that doesn't quite make sense. Almost as long as I've been living, I feel like. But really coming to new layers of it, deeper layers of it, so that, we're really cleansing those not self patterns out of our system. And it's not fun. So take care of yourself, but it is good. It is good. So I think that's all, and my computer's gonna die, but just wanted to pop on here and say hi. Tell you're not alone if you're in it. I'm so in it. Um, and yeah, it's all good.